Ultimately, my goal when it comes to crypto regulation is this. I want to bring members on both sides of the aisle here in the Senate together, create momentum so we can pass sensible legislation that helps the United States maintain its status as the most innovative country in the world. My goal is to get something passed out of the Senate and into law by the end of the year, and I believe we can make that happen. I think we should strike a balance for crypto between promoting innovation and providing common sense guardrails.
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and Senator Chuck Schumer in the United States is really taking everyone in the right direction. He serves as the Senate Majority Leader since 2021. He's from New York, and he's considered the most powerful member of the Senate. I think it sounds very promising. And speaking of promises, I'm going to cover this report. It's a behind the registration wall intelligence research report that I posted just a snippet on X yesterday. It's a monster report. It is titled, Can Ripple's RLUSD Stablecoin Win Back the Payments Industry? It was published by the FXC Intelligence Company on the 5th of August. That company is providing rich data to banks, payment companies, and other industry participants with macro insights across 25,000 corridors globally. But first, let's just cover a few short, fun things that are going on in the space. Grok AI images are live, and it's very fun to play with. I asked, please generate an image of me. Well, I don't think that's exactly the image of me, but I do like the two-headed cat. I guess they do say two heads are better than one. This is interesting coming from Japan. They're opening up crypto to everyone. Yeah, SBI VC Trade now allows you to invest in Bitcoin starting with just 1 yen. And with Ethereum from 5 yen. To put that into perspective, 1 yen is just 7/100ths of a US cent. If you've ever been to Japan, you know that there's a love for vending machines. And yes, now you can even get an NFT from a vending machine in Japan. And get ready for that unforgettable XRP experience in the heart of Tokyo. The schedule has been made available for this big party that's being hosted by Ripple. It is a Tokyo XRP Community Day. I'm going to be moderating a panel that will be with Mai, Chacha, and Moonchaser. Register now. I'll put the link in the description of this video. It starts at 3 p.m. in the afternoon with opening remarks from Brad Garlinghouse. Then David is going to talk about what's next for DeFi on XRPL. We have the SBI Ripple Asia board member. Yes, I've met him before. Very quiet man, but he's got those eyes. He pays attention to everything. Along with Mr. Kondo. Kondo is the president of SBI VC Trade. And that will be moderated by Emi Yoshikawa. She's in San Francisco. She's really a big time VP when it comes to strategy. She's concentrating on Japan and South Korea. They're going to SBI's vision for Web3 with the XBI or the XRP ledger. Yep, that's going to be from 335 to 355. Then comes Adam KG. I actually had Adam on my panel that I moderated in Amsterdam for Apex. Yeah, smart guy, part of XRP Cafe. The rise of NFTs in Japan, how XRP Cafe is leading the charge for the XRP ledger. Then Josh Kim. Josh, if you remember, we debuted him as a speaker. He's got a Ripple investment. He came to the Wave of Innovation that was a conference that was held on the Gold Coast in Australia. And he'll be joined with Girin Labs. That's a brand new company that just launched. I've had both of them on my channel. They're part of what's going on the Root Network. And the Root Network is Futureverse, and they've got XRP ledger and the digital asset integrated in various ways. And then at the start of 4:30 will be a panel that I'll moderate. It's called What Keeps Us Committed to the XRP Community. You're going to find Mai is there. Mai is part of the Japan support for formerly the Zum wallet, now called Zaman. And then, of course, Moonchaser and Cha-Cha. If you don't know Cha-Cha, she is an OG in the XRP community. She is in Japan. She works for an exchange that I do believe sells more XRP than any of the 25 plus exchanges in Japan. Yeah, I think that is correct. I'll have to ask her what the current stats are, but she is, she's a really great gal. And I hope they record this because she is someone that you really want to follow. And then comes Brad Garlinghouse and Monica, which is going to be moderated by Eric Van Miltenberg. That's interesting. I have not met him. That will be a person I would love to shake hands with. They're going to talk about a decade of building on the XRPL. It's a fireside chat. And then there'll be closing remarks by Monica. And then I think they've got some evening events planned. So anyway, that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got a tip for you. If you are following some of the best researchers and brains in this space, Krippenreiter and also Vet are two that you just have to be following. They are German speakers, but don't feel left out, because if you don't know, you can take those transcripts and copy them, paste them into Chat GPT, and out will come an English transcript. And it's pretty darn good in terms of the quality of translation. So I did that with their video that was on YouTube just a few days ago, and I learned a lot. The conversation was speaking freely. I'm going to have a link to this report in the description of the video. You'll have to register to have access to it, but we'll quickly go over some of the key points. It was published by Lucy Ingman. She's the editor-in-chief, and she asks the question, can Ripple stablecoin help win back the industry after the long SEC case? I think things look very positive. The stablecoin is currently being rigorously tested, and this is a stablecoin that's been purpose-built for payments. It's going to go to market with fiat and XRP. And Ripple has seen a demand for stablecoin payouts in lieu of local fiat currency. So that is a way for them to expand their business. The company Ripple was once heralded as the key player in the future development of the space, but saw a drop in the industry support following the late 2020 filing of the lawsuit by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission over whether its crypto asset, XRP, was an unregistered security. Well, last week, just 2 days before it was announced, it had started testing the RLUSD, Real USD, or Ripple USD. You hear people kind of use it interchangeably. Ripple saw a partial win when the court returned a split decision, crucially ruling that XRP was not a security and ordering Ripple to pay a $125 million fine related to early sales, much less than the $2 billion that the SEC had sought. According to this report, the research done by FXC Intelligence, the company Ripple has a very small share of flows in the global cross-border payments market, which overall totals $190 trillion. That's a figure from 2023, and that is according to their market sizing data. Earlier in the year, Ripple rebranded its cross-border solution RippleNet to Ripple Payments, focusing it on the enterprise space. Yes, they had a roadblock, and it was due to that case, the SEC versus Ripple case, December 2020. The market reaction was significant. XRP saw its value drop significantly on the news, and major payment players who had previously touted partnerships with Ripple began to distance themselves from the company. At the earnings call, MoneyGram confirmed that it had ended its partnership with Ripple and would no longer be using RippleNet to facilitate its payments. So, it was a setback. Many payment companies, particularly those in North America and Europe, increasingly looked to sever ties with Ripple, seeing the lawsuit as too much of a reputational and operational risk. Now, we know we didn't see that in Southeast Asia. They really grew their business in Southeast Asia. They were gaining some major payment institution license also. They did so with the Monetary Authority of Singapore. And with the momentum in July 2023, the judge finally on the case, that would be Annalisa Torres, ruled that XRP was not a security in the context of programmatic sales, isolating the lawsuit to the early direct-to-investor sales, something that Ripple touted as a key win for the crypto industry and enabled it to relist the cryptocurrency on exchanges. The SEC having also voluntarily dropping charges against Garlinghouse and Larson. That was wonderful. While the SEC may still appeal, the ruling is being seen as providing vital regulatory certainty to the crypto industry and begins to draw to a close, the biggest event in Ripple's history. Most importantly, it enables Ripple to begin to re-engage with parts of the payment industry who were unwilling to work with the company while the legal outcome was uncertain. This new name change, which is called Ripple Payments, is, I think, framing it as a product that is less crypto focused. And I think, yes, it'll be more appealing to mainstream payment companies. After being relatively quiet for the past 3 years in the US for Ripple Payments, they've geared up now to announce new product updates powered by their money transmitter licenses that cover the majority of US states. I think for now, they're really going to concentrate on getting the RLUSD off to a good start, improve its liquidity, get it listed on lots of exchanges. Let's see, you can see this report is quite full of information. Here is the current competitive landscape. You can see with the monthly token circulation of the leading US dollar pegged stablecoins, US Tether has the largest market share, followed by Circle, and then followed by the PayPal and the USDP by Paxos, just barely visible there at the top. And here we go that while RLUSD will not initially be available on Solana blockchain, all other major stablecoins are available on it, and Ripple may see Solana as a key choice when it comes to rolling out a stablecoin further. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Even amongst the currencies, there's going to be different issuers of different currencies, and the more that transactions happen, especially right on Ledger with the decentralized exchange, there'll be more and more demand for XRP as a bridge asset. Yep, that's going to continue. Can a stablecoin help Ripple rebuild in a post-SEC case world? Well, according to this report, the use of the stablecoin is potentially a strong solution when effectively regulated. The US dollar-backed stablecoins have proved to have utility within cross-border payments and the wider financial space, and offering companies solutions built around real USD rather than XRP. That will do a lot of assuage concerns for many, which means it'll reduce those concerns for many. More than ever, Monica says that she is more bullish about what the next 1 to 2 years holds for Ripple because of the payoff from all the work they've put in.